navel. So I'll take it that that goes there. And I can see my surface area. So Karen, if you can start stippling the back of that piece, I'm going to start with just straight crochet in the front. Now, the whole way this works is that you're using the adhesives as a contact adhesive. And again, it's one of those things with any of these acrylic adhesives or medical adhesives, the best bond you get is using a contact adhesive. So you coat both sides, you let it dry, and then you press them together. And that really bites it, really hangs on there really well. We did the remove. You didn't mind wearing this for a while, because you show off to the girls in the bar later. That's okay, so now what you can do is kind of cast a stiff silicone piece out of that mould in advance if you want to, and offer it up and powder around to get exactly the area of the colour. But you could all wash it out fashion and we'll just throw it in the middle on there and hope for the best. Let's try and find one of these. Right. So now prosate is dried when it goes clear. Big mistake people make is to put it on wet, it's white, and try and stick to it while it's still white, because it's liquid, it's fluid, and it's not going to grab anything. It needs to be clear, and you can see it grabs the sponge, it sticks. Okay. So the back of the piece is coated in prosate. What I'm going to do is just gently pull the edges. Now you can see what we've got is a layer of tack plastic. This is super baldies, which is taken over from new baldies. So it's the new super baldies. It confuses me all the time. It's nice and stretchy. It's stretchier than the new baldies, and it's a clearer membrane, and it also doesn't whiten in water, which is important for something we did. I'll actually show you later. So I'm just teasing off the edge of the piece, but I'm not pulling it out. I'm just getting a little skin up inside. It could be something to grab onto and peel this piece out. Right. Just in a few spots to get it started around. Okay. So, I tell you what would be good is if one of you braces back from behind, because I'm going to push, and it wouldn't be good if you just goes. So, I'm going to line up on the nail there. Okay, and then I'm going to lay it down in a kind of rolling it down fashion, because I'm working the air out. There we go, really press it in place. Okay, so that's stuck. Thank you. Now, what I do, if I turn you that way back, well, you can see it. If I lift the edge, and it should be nice and stuck. Yeah. It's coming away nicely. It's not quite at the bottom there. And if you get an area where you're not quite covered with glue properly, you can always just run a bit in at the side. Little bubble there. Generally, there you go. So, check that that's all stuck. That's good. Yeah, they're in business. Okay, now, around the edges, you've just got that little bit of excess, and you just use a bit of isopropyl alcohol, run a brush around. Now the other nice thing about the Superboard is it dissolves with IPA. The old new boards you really had to spray it, you had to break it down with acetone, and they really needed a bit of acetone to really go the edges. But you can see this is all just IPA, and the spray is just with IPA as well. So there we go. So there you have coffee supplied, really perfect edges. On the level, there we go. Now, if I was trying to do that by holding that piece and wrestling with it, now then that really would take me about 20 minutes to get in place. But you saw, just took no time at all. Now we're going to chuck a bit of colour on there. I'm not going to go too crazy. Right. Going to jump in with one metallic colour and just throw a bit of colour in just to pick it out. Now, shameless plug number 2, new palettes. These are from Mold Life, and basically the idea of them is I sat down with the guys and looked at other palettes I was using and said, every time I use other palettes, there's always a couple of colours that just never get used. You always end up with a completely full one and a completely empty other, and it's always the same ones. So we just kind of looked at 3 popular palettes and kind of went, which are the colours that are redundant, chuck them out, kind of work on the logic of the palettes a bit more and reduce down where you would normally get a dark skin and a regular colour and a kind of effects palette, lump them all into 2 palettes. So basically you can do everything with 2 palettes, which basically makes it cheaper. We all like cheaper. So, I'm just going to throw just a bit of colour into this quickly. Just break up the low areas. And what you could do, if this piece is thin enough that you're seeing through, you could always actually, when you put the prosaic down, you could be careful. If you know where your area is, you could actually colour the skin underneath and make this piece maybe more translucent. So that you can put maybe a little patch layer, which prosaic and acrylic paint, and put that down first, so that you get a layer of colour underneath the appliance. Now, if anyone's got any questions, don't be afraid to shout out as we go along, because in case I've whizzed past and someone doesn't know what we're doing.
You have to worry about using the IPA for your paint?
No. Yeah, because what you're saying, do I worry about the IPA breaking down the borders?
Yeah.
You'd have thought it would, but it doesn't seem to. You know, it's, I mean, it's floating on the piece. I suppose it is breaking it down, but what it is doing is making it adhere really well. What I found with the new buildings was that if I pre-painted the pieces with alcohol-activated makeup, it would flake off. But if I pre-paint on the super baldies, it bonds. So, and I don't, you know, that layer is micro thin. Of course, around the edges, if you've got a piece with kind of a fine edge like that, and you start flicking colour on it, it's going to break down. But if a piece is kind of supported on a form and you're a little careful around the edges, then you can pre-paint it just using a alcohol activated palette, and it will bond with the super baldies. And it doesn't seem, you know, I mean, it's one of those things where you think, okay, I'm putting alcohol in there, but what's going to happen? Even if it does break down that surface, because it's a micron thin layer. It's not really, all that's going to happen is it's going to liquefy and dry again and still leave a layer on there. So it's no problem at all. Now, even when you do overlapping pieces, you know, it doesn't damage what's underneath. All the detail and all the form and everything really is in the silicon anyway. So.
By the way, shameless plug with your other DVD series, great.
Oh, good. I like that. You can come back again. mould, yeah, it was asking what the mould's made of. That one is a 7315, which is platinum silicon. It's nice, it cures in about 4 hours. It's really fluid, which is helpful because it just means you don't have to use a degassing chamber or something like that. And yeah, it's what we use mainly for the transfers, but you can just use flat gel. But it's less clear. I mean, although that mould's quite old and it's quite cruddy, if we actually washed it down and cleaned it up, it would actually go quite clear. So just throwing a little bit of colour on there, yellowy white.
What are the two colour palettes that you're using?
They're called Life Colour, and there's the Essential palette. What's the one called? The Enhanced palette, the Essential palette. So that's pretty basic. You know, you can get by and paint most things with, and the Enhanced palette's just got some dark colours and some variations in there. And it's called Neil Gordon's Complete Skin Colouring System. It would help if I knew the name of it, if it's got my name on the front. But I've been using these a lot, like just kind of road testing them, and they are, as I say, it's just that thing of why buy 3 pallets when you can buy 2?
Are they available to buy here today?
Yep, on the mould life stand. It's really a shame, isn't it? Oh. Right, so I don't know how that looks on camera. How's that? You can do a lot more colouring and what have you, but you know, not bad for something that's basically taken us how long so far? 15 minutes. So you know, as opposed to 2 hours of kind of doing it all with direct applied silicon, you can literally just do that kind of thing with 15 minutes. Now, let's quickly throw another one on just to show you.